Hello and welcome to Math. Happy Monday, guys. And that is correct. Welcome to Math. Today we are focusing on counting the value of coins. We did some really great work last week of introducing our different coins, introducing their values, and beginning to start to put them together. As a quick review, let's look at the coins we talked about last week. We start off with our copper coin with a medium to smallest size, picture of Abraham Lincoln on it. That's our penny with a value of 1 cent. Our next coin is a silver coin, a medium and smallish type coin. A picture of Thomas Jefferson, I know that by the ponytail there. And that is going to be our nickel with a value of 5 cents. Next, we have our smallest coin. This tiny silver coin is our dime, and it has a value of 10 cents. And last but not least, we have our quarter. Our largest of the four, this silver coin has a picture of George Washington on it, and it has a value of 25 cents. So, to help us get better at counting the values of these coins, we have to use a little bit of our skip counting skills. Now you'll heard me use that term a little bit last week, skip counting, and that means that we count by a certain pattern. When we become really good at using these patterns, it will help us count the different coin values that we see. Let's take a look at what I mean. My first pattern asks us to skip count by ones. When I think about that, which coin would that most help me with? Which coin would use a skip counting pattern of 1? Yeah, that's like counting our pennies, you're right. So if I start with a value of 40, let's think about what would happen if I continue that pattern, okay? From 40, I would go 41, and then 42, and then 43. Now my next skip counting pattern asks me to count by fives. Well, which coin is that most similar to? Right, that's going to be very similar to our nickel. So here I'm skip counting by fives. Again, I'm going to start with 40, and I'm going to think 40, and then I'm just going to continue my pattern of going 5 more. 40 and 5 more, well, that would be 45. Give a marker change here. There we go. And now I'll just continue that pattern. 5 more would take me to my next 10, 50. Another 5 would be 55. Last but not least, let's look at our skip counting pattern where we get to skip count by tens. Here, I'm thinking which coin would be most similar to skip counting by tens. Boop, our dime, you got it. So let's show our skip counting pattern here. 40, 10 more would be 50, and then 60, and then 70. You got it. Today we're going to give you all a chance to practice finishing off skip counting patterns. We're also going to give you guys a chance to use those patterns to count some coins for real. First, let's set up our pattern work. I'm going to give us a new starting number here. And in this case, my new starting number is going to be the number, let's say 55. Okay? So again, each of our patterns is going to start with 55. And so your question number one, we have 55. Let's skip count by ones. That would take me to 56, 57. And what would be that last number in the pattern? Well, that's the answer you're going to be giving me in a private comment on this assignment, okay? So the answer to your question number one, you'll finish our skip count by one patterns. What comes next here? For number two, we're going to finish a skip count by five patterns. Here I have 55 to start with again. From there I go 55, well 5 more would take me to 60. Another 5 would be 65. Again, what would be the next number in our pattern here? Okay, I'll even give us little question marks. Our third skip counting pattern is us skip counting by tens. 55, again, I'm just going to go 10 more here. 65, another group of 10, 75. Your question number three, what's the third, what number is going to be next in this skip counting pattern? Okay? So you guys are just going to finish the pattern. What's the next number here for number one? Skip counting by ones. For number two, what is the last number? And this is the only number you guys have to give me here. Skip counting by fives. For number three, finish the skip counting by tens pattern. For our question number four, I'm going to be giving you guys some actual real coins to look at. And we're going to use some of that skip counting work to count the value of those coins. So let's look at what I'm going to put down here, okay? I'm going to start with this coin. From there, I'm going to add one of these very small coins. I'm going to add another one. And then I'm going to add some of my medium-sized silver coins here, here, and here. Okay? So here you're going to have to use some skip counting patterns to help yourself find the value of the coins that I have shown. Okay? So you have 4 answers to give me in your private comment. Your 4 answers. Finish this skip count pattern, finish this skip count pattern, finish this skip count pattern, and then tell me the value of these coins. If you have any questions about your assignment or about our video lesson today, you know the deal. Hit me up in Google Classroom. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, you guys. You can also send me a message in Class Dojo. Otherwise, have fun. I'll talk to you soon, and you know the deal. Peace.